In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you vital steps that you need to take to become a full-time content creator in just 6 months. Are you ready for this? If you are, go ahead and give a like to this video. And of course, subscribe and join the family. I'm looking forward to hugging you virtually. Thank you very much. Now, just in case you don't know me, I have 3 monetized YouTube channels making money for me every single day with over 27,000 subscribers. Yes, to the glory of God, right? But how did I start? Let me start with the backstory because a lot of times we see the glory, but we don't know the story behind the glory. So let's start the story time. Are you ready for this? Let's get going. Now, years ago, when I'm talking about years ago, I'm talking about at about 13, 14 years ago, right? Because I am a fashion designer. That's one of my passions. It's just one of my passions. I'm also into quite a number of things, but I'm a fashion designer by passion. At the beginning, I've always loved to make baby doll clothes with my hands, right? So I've always loved to go into fashion design. But though I practice as a fashion designer, I studied psychology for my first degree in University of Lagos. Yes, that's my first degree, my first university degree, right? Yeah, but I also decided, to be a fashion designer because I'd love to do that all the way from the time I was a child, right? And I used to make clothes for my friends in school to augment the stipend that my father was giving me. So I'd always loved to do this. But because I didn't really know too much about business, I really failed at it, right? I failed at the business side of fashion until I went for training, right? I went for training, learned about business, studied more because I went for Faith Foundation. I also went to the Lagos Business School, studied all of this and got better at business. And then I started practicing after my youth service. I never really got a 9 to 5 job. My 9 to 5 was my passion, which is fashion design. So I decided to just get into fashion design. And in 2005, I won the Nigeria Best Designer Award. Yes, Nigeria Best Designer Award in 2005. And the rest is history. But I decided to go into fashion education, fashion design education, majorly from 2000, the year 2000. And I did that from the year 2000 to the year 2005 when I won the designer award and upwards. But there was something that I noticed about this craft that a lot of students of ours kept on coming back with questions about, I don't understand what to do. I don't know how to do this. And they kept on asking the same questions over and over again. You know how this thing can be frustrated when you've taught someone. I mean, people learn differently. Some people learn fast and some people are slow. So the slow ones made it like a real drudgery, I tell you. So now my whole life I thought about it because we're about to have a federal government project to train hundreds of people on fashion design. I thought that it's better we put this in a system, that we create content about this and automate the system. So what we did was that we shut ourselves in. I shut myself in for a couple of months and I recorded the videos, the content. I recorded the fashion design videos. It was a lot. I'm talking about 2 months. I did that in like the year 2011. It was a lot. But let me tell you something. It was the best decision ever. Because after I was able to put all of that content together in hard drives and was able to deliver it through computers and people could watch, rewind, and learn, it was able to cut the journey in half. I'm telling you. Now, after I automated the process, what did I do next? I decided to scale it because after you automate the process, you should scale it up, right? Take it to the next level. So what did I do? I created an online course around it. I uploaded it to an online course site and I was able to sell it as digital products all over the world. I'm telling you, people from the US, from the UK, from Africa, from Nigeria were buying my fashion design course. I'm telling you. So I was able to automate the process and then I was able to what? Scale it up. Now, why am I telling you this story? Because you can become a content creator, not just have it locally, you can become global. And that was what I was able to do. Now, after that, I decided to go on platforms because after, creating the online course, I had an opportunity to go on platforms. I went on Facebook, I went on Instagram, I tried TikTok, That didn't work out. But I'm telling you, I went on Facebook and Instagram and I was able to create, private groups on Facebook where I was able to deliver all my trainings, not just only fashion design, digital marketing, sales automation, website design, all manner of content I was able to create and share. Not only that, I was also able to create a digital product for my trading YouTube channel. Now, let's now get into what led me to YouTube content creation. Now, after I got on Instagram, and I got on Facebook and I was doing my content because I would post there, probably 2 times a day, 1 time a day, go live, do all of that. I found out that I wasn't really getting much in return. I tried out Instagram, a lot of live streams. I didn't really get so much. It was a hassle. I went on Facebook, was able to get some sales through private face groups. Yes, but it was like a recurring task. But when I got on YouTube, wow, I've been on YouTube for over 7 years. In fact, I got into YouTube accidentally 14 years ago when someone just filmed me and put me there, right? But being on YouTube, like I used my hand to get on YouTube like about 7 years ago. But intentionally, it's about over 2 years ago. Yes, when I opened my very first intentional YouTube channel. Now, why do I call it intentional YouTube channel? Because the other ones I was just playing. I was just playing, I just wumbling and fumbling, did all the wrong things, right? But it was a learning phase for me, right? It was a learning adventure for me. And I got on YouTube intentionally 2 years ago when I started my very first intentional YouTube channel. And that is my crypto and finance YouTube channel. Now, when I say that channel, I decided to do things right. I didn't share my links to anybody. I decided to allow it grow organically, right? And I also created a digital product right from the start to make sure that I monetize even before getting YouTube AdSense. Now, why did I tell you that story? So you understand that that is the story behind the glory. Right now, I have 3 monetized YouTube channels making money for me every single day. So let's get into the steps that will help you become a content creator, a full-time content creator in 6 months. Now, step 1 is that you've got to have a vision. Let's look at the very first 1 month. You got to define your vision. Why do you want to be a content creator? Or why do you want to be a YouTube content creator? Because my best platform of choice is YouTube, right? So I'm going to be focusing on YouTube. So why do you want to be a YouTube content creator? What is your reason? What is your why? What is it that keeps you laid up at night? What is that thing? What is that solution you want to provide? You need to have a vision, a plan, a reason, of purpose why you want to go into content creation. Maybe you're not happy with the way people are living. Maybe you want people to have a better way of life, a better, healthy living. And that is what keeps you up at night. That means health and fitness is your niche. Go ahead and pursue that. Or maybe you want to help people make money online. That is something you want to pursue. Go for it. Have a reason why. Now, after that, you go into your learning phase. What is this learning phase? Where you begin to learn all the things you need to be able to be a content creator. That's where you begin to learn free stuff. Look at all the videos, like you can watch all the videos on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and watch all the videos on this channel. It will help you to grow as a YouTube content creator, but you can also pay for courses. Yes, let me tell you something. You need to realize that those that pay the most attention. Yes, when you pay the most attention. So when you find a course or a mentorship to join, it will help you put your skin in the game and you will do it. So that's what you start with, your vision, and then you segue into your learning phase. After that, you go into what I call the building phase, where you now begin to build your authority. You begin to practice. At times, when you've learned all these things, you need to practice. You never know what's going to work until you do it. You see, because you've already identified what your passion is, what your niche is. Now, some people have different schools of thought. Should you have a niche or should you not have a niche? I just feel you should have a passion, something you want to talk about, right? Not strictly that thing we call niche, but it's something that you really want to talk about and focus on. So you now begin to build your authority, begin to practice, begin to put out content, begin to take it step by step. Don't just eat and eat and eat and never give up. You need to give out. You gotta try it out. Post that content. Take your phone. If you feel you're shy, don't worry. Try it a couple of times. Try your best. Do it like 3, 4, 5 times. Pick the best one. Yes. And post it. Post it. And then you begin to try to be consistent. Because you see, the algorithm loves consistency. Post regularly, post consistently. If you can do once a week, stick with it. If you can do 3 times a week, stick with it. If you can do every day, like I love to do every day, you need to stick with it. Just make sure that there's something predictable about your content, but keep on keeping on. Don't get confused. Don't get discouraged because look, at some point you will be. Let me tell you something. Let me warn you ahead. You will be wondering, is this working at all? Let me tell you a quick story. I started out a new channel just 1 or 2 days ago. Yes. And I started posting now content in it. And I'm like, I'm not even seeing it getting pressure. I'm like, already getting worried. This is day 2. But I told myself, come on. You have 3 monetized YouTube channels. Wow. And I have other channels I'm working on. Come on. This is the same emotions we feel. But you see, don't be discouraged. I told myself, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Keep on posting because you never know what's going to work until you try, right? So post that content. Keep on going. There's this story. I mean, I got it from someone that, there was this guy that was digging. I mean, not digging, maybe trying to get to diamonds and was digging and digging and digging for years. Started maybe when he was young, and then when he got old, he was still digging, but he got fed up and tired and turned back. He just needed to just dig 1 or 2 more strikes and he will hit the diamond. Please, please. Take time to keep on keeping on. Even if nobody watches, don't worry. Keep on keeping on. On this channel, I went through the same. But now I'm getting views, I'm getting subscribers, and I'm telling you, it's just the process. Okay? So once you're able to build your authority with your posting regularly and also letting your personality shine through. Don't forget, this is Henry Shines. We allow our personality shine through. Be your authentic self. Be you. Do you. Yeah, you can get ideas and inspiration, but please do you. All right? So you let your authority shine through, let your personality shine through, and give back to people, solve problems. I'll tell you, money will naturally come, and that's the part that follows. Because a lot of people want to make money on YouTube. They either want to be a personal brand, an influencer, work with brands, get sponsored. All of these things will follow. When you give out value, I tell you, all of these things will naturally follow. So what are the ways in which you can monetize? Even before monetization, first of all, you can create a digital product. Okay, I have a video on that talks about digital products. I'm going to share that with you probably in the description or maybe at the end of this video, right? You go watch it and you know how you can create a digital product, okay? And you can sell it even before you're ready, right? Have that in mind. You can do freelancing. You can actually offer a service, right? You can do so many things even before you get monetized. And of course, to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. If you want to know more about how to get your 4,000 watch hours, I'll also put the link inside of the description for you to be able to watch that video on how to get your 4,000 watch hours and get to monetization quick. All right. So you need to be able to get all those monetization requirements and they can make AdSense. So AdSense is one of the ways you can make money on YouTube, but that's not the only way. You can create your digital products. You can offer a service, right? You can actually work with brands. And you can also do affiliate marketing. All of these things are things you can do once you've been able to create your personal brand as someone that gives out value on YouTube. Now, I'll do a quick recap. You can see essentially I've divided this 6 months into 3 phases. We've got the learning phase, we've got the building phase, and of course, we've got the money phase. That's what everybody wants to get to, right? But before you get to the money, you must have given out value. You must have a direction. You must know what you want to achieve, and you must know who you are impacting. Don't forget that you have a platform. You were supposed to be a solution provider. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And when you're able to solve problems, money naturally follows. I'm telling you, as simple as that. Now, I'm going to close by talking about 4 types of content creators that we have. And you might fall into any of them, right? first fact is that you might be creating content as a hobby. And there really isn't anything wrong with that. Maybe you're not even interested in monetizing your content. Maybe you want to leave a legacy. You want people to know how you've been throughout this world. And some people just decide to just record their lives because they want people to be able to watch them. That's fine. No problems, right? Then secondly, you can actually create content to build a personal brand. Yes, maybe you want to be an influencer, you want to work with brands, you want to do all of these sponsorship deals. Yeah, you want to get a large following. Some people are actually doing content creation because they want to do that. That's fine. Then thirdly, you can actually create content as a business. That's where you earn AdSense, right? YouTube AdSense. And that's what all of us really want, right? We want to earn that juicy AdSense money. Yeah, where we get a cut from YouTube when they get paid by the advertisers, because YouTube gets paid and they give us 55% of the cut, right? Now, if you want to learn more about monetization, you can just type monetization inside of the comments and I'll do a video separately on how to get monetized and what monetization and all the terms that go with it is, right? So that is what creating content as a business. And then finally, you can create content for your business to promote your business, to create ads for your business. And that's cool. Now, all of these things I just mentioned are all the things you need to do as a content creator, right? I hope you learned something from this masterclass that I just gave you. I know it's a long video, but please, if there's any question you have about this YouTube content creation, go ahead and type that question inside of the comments. And if you want to get free resources, right, on how to build, grow, and scale up your YouTube channel, just click on the link in my description and you'll be talking with me. Thanks once again for watching. I hope you have subscribed. If you haven't, go ahead and give a subscribe and don't forget to like the video. Thanks once again for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.